back. We're here with Paula Brown of the Paula Brown Shop, and she is an expert. She's a domestic diva, really, of decorating. Some beautiful things that we've got around our set come from her store. She has put on loan for us, and this is some gorgeous stuff. If you've got a new bride, and that's beautiful. What's the name of the china that we have?
This is Jaliska, and it's a really strong bridal line for us, but it also is a strong line for somebody who has a new home and wants new china. It's a great. We've had customers in their 40s, 50s, and 60s that have gone to this look.
Okay, so that is some of the stuff you're noticing. I just wanted to point that out for you real quick. But Paula just got back from the Chicago Houseware Show. Yeah. So what we have got are some things that, of course, are available at the Paula Brown Shop and .com, both.
Yes.
But let's start out with the coolest thing that you've got in your shop, I think, that is just the neatest thing ever, the Lilypad. Show us the Lilypad, the coolest new gadget.
Last year we were in Chicago at the Houseware Show, and somebody brought us in their booth because of a pot holder. But it was like this thing that I saw hanging on the wall, which is a silicone lid. It can go in the microwave. It can go in the oven up to, the dishwasher, but it can go in the oven up to 450 degrees, and you don't need saran wrap or foil.
Did you see what she just did? She just picked it up like, oh my gosh.
And then you can see this is the bigger Lilypad, and this is a heavy baking casserole, but the lid is gone, so we just do this.
What a great thing for the summer when you take stuff to a picnic and you're trying to wrestle with saran wrap. This takes care of that problem.
And we hate saran wrap because it's a pain.
It is a pain.
But this is really great. This year
and environmentally friendly. You buy a couple of these for your pots and pans and your set.
But this is what Charles Vincennes came out with this year. It's not launched yet. Charles let me have one, but it is not the Lilypad, it's the sunflower.
But the same effect. You do the same thing, and it'll, wow, that's so neat. And covers your stuff. You don't need a bunch of Tupperware now. You can do a couple of these in your set.
I think some of the greatest things is get rid of all that plastic stuff in your drawer and go out to Libby Outlet or wherever, get your glass bowls, and then just buy some Lilypads at the Paula Brown Shop.
And then now this is one of the answer to your cutting. This is the coolest thing ever. Talk about this new knife holder.
Well, this is a great knife holder. If you look at it, there are no slots. There's nothing in there. So you can put your knife in any way. Easy access, easy in and out. We just love it.
And then take that out of there. Look to clean it, what you do is
you put this in the dishwasher.
Look at that. It's like a broom.
Yeah. And the cool thing is that this doesn't take up a lot of space. And it also can lay flat in a drawer, and you can store your knives in.
Okay.
And then,
these things, talk about these.
Oh gosh, these are great. When you talk about organizing your kitchen or whatever, this one item eliminates a sponge, a dish rag, a Brillo pad, an SOS pad, and is actually made out of corn cobs and synthetic materials. It's a scrubby. It comes packaged like this. Yep. This corn cob is a little coarser than the peach pits. This is the same concept with peach pits. It's a little less abrasive. But I can clean Rebecca's kitchen counters with this. I can clean my pans. I can wipe my dishes.
And you can wash this too in the dishwasher?
Yes, I just keep it in the dishwasher. It's kind of funky and ugly, but really it doesn't get smelly or anything like that.
Okay, so now you're talking ceramic knives too. Give us a quick tutorial. You say no kitchen is complete without a ceramic knife. Because?
Because a ceramic knife is really, really sharp. It's almost as sharp as a diamond stone, and therefore it keeps its sharpness much longer. We sell these Caracera knives. I have this knife, and honestly, I use it 90% of the time in my kitchen. I use it for meat. I use it for cutting vegetables.
You could thin cut, and it doesn't smash your tomatoes.
Fabulous.
Smash your tomatoes. That sounds.
And so this is a great knife, but you can see it can do anything. And if you look at this, I can get very thin slices very rapidly.
Okay, then the other cool thing is this is something to invest in a little bit, is from Chefin.
Yeah, Chefin.
And this is for your lemon squeezing and all that, right?
Yeah.
So put that in there.
And I think today, we're constantly thinking of our health and less calories, and we're putting more juices on certain things. And if you just look at this, I just squeeze and I've squeezed a whole lemon, and
there it is.
You really get 20% more juice using the Chefin lemon squeezer. You can use it with an orange, whatever. But it really is a great thing. I can't live without this because I find when I'm making my salad oils, when I'm cooking fish, whatever, love it.
Okay, and we've got about 30 seconds. Angie, if you want to come over here and play with the products, you can too. This is the other new thing from the same people who brought you the Lilypad. It's a cutting board.
And it can also fit on a rectangle pan.
Oh, it could cover your casserole dish.
Yeah, so it's great.
All right. All these products are available at thepaulabrownshop.com.
Or the Paula Brown Shop on Monroe Street in downtown Toledo. You can't miss our building.
Can't miss their building.
Yeah.
And Angie, your website, why don't you remind them again?
Is at iorganizeyou.com.
All right, and all of the stuff we've talked about is also on 13abc.com/fullplate. And, of course, we have our Facebook page, which we share all this stuff, which is FacebookRainierFullPlate.com. Yeah, so please fan that page. We're also on Twitter at Laugh It Off. Thank you so much for joining us. And I got to go get me some of these Lilypads. I honestly
these are really
couldn't
cool.
be any cooler.
You and 4,000 other people have them.
4,000 you've sold of these things.
4,000.